Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of It's a Progressive World, a lighthearted podcast where we talk about everything and nothing. As always, you can find timestamps down below, and please like and subscribe. All right, Sam, I think it's pretty clear what we're going to be talking about today.
Oh
And,
no.
there was some UFO story actually on Breaking
There
Points
was
on the Hill or something, but I
yeah,
didn't watch it. But no, we're going to talk about
they found
Cornell
bacteria.
West.
They literally so boring. It's like they found bacteria like on an I mean it's basic I don't it's a whistleblower came out to tell us they found the bacteria. Thank you. Thanks for that. But sticking to the topic, come here. Everybody's running. Everybody.
I know.
My aunt announced she's running. Everybody's running.
Should I?
By the way, everybody's running for American presidency.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
Everyone's
tactic. Everybody runs. So then like Biden and stuff don't get all the votes because so many people won't vote because they would have voted for themselves. Do you get what I mean?
that's the left
strategy
should,
of
the
the
left should go think about that. Yeah. This is a true grassroots strategy. Just get every grassroots member to run. Have you ever seen Naruto? Did you ever watch Naruto?
I know about it. I've heard about it, I should say, but
See,
no.
Naruto's main sort of war tactic is like multiplies himself. So yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of like that. I mean it's great, and they're all running such fantastic campaigns already. I mean, it's just
Well,
did you see Mike
one
Pence?
of them is overperforming out of everyone, I would say, to an
RFK?
extent. Yeah. For now. It's very early, but
Yeah, but he is
yeah,
over
yeah.
from
In
yeah,
any way,
he's
really,
running on
whether
that
it's about
Nick
attention in
Kennedy
some
name,
area. Yeah, but
don't you think? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think so far it's playing, but I mean nothing has happened yet, I mean it's just so early
Oh,
that
come
and
here,
some of these
please.
guys might not make it to that part. Like some of them might not make it to to the
Yeah,
beginning, but
they all suffer from significant injuries. Yes. No, it's come here, please. Couple of important polls have been conducted, and there was that I believe there was the turtle in Austria that they say if that turtle goes to whichever name they put in the aquarium, they decides. So don't undersell it. But did you see Mike Pence's just
yeah, it's on
attire?
I saw
Did you just please go to that
the
wherever that is,
oh
Guardian pictures? Did
I
you
have to
Google
bring it
that?
up. No, oh yeah,
Oh,
I have to
bring
Google
that. I
it.
mean,
Say
yeah,
say that
that's
again.
just
Google what Guardian?
Mike Pence, presidential announcement,
Yeah.
Guardian. I mean, Guardian had amazing pictures, but I'm sure they're all over the
Yeah.
press. I mean, the man just like he's dressed as America, I believe. That's just the
But where
only
there was
way I
this
can
other one
describe.
you had sent?
Oh, I think it's in this article.
Oh, there we go. I think this was it, no?
Yes, yes, it was. I think it was a close up of this, but yeah, yes, he's joined Hell's Angels apparently, so that's nice. That's as a part of his campaign. He's joined the Hell's Angel. He's gonna go to all the Rolling Stones concerts, and that's what is going on. I mean, that's what they did. They
But
basically
man,
over the last 500 years, though, seriously, they alienated anybody who had even let's say 1 gram of intelligence in their
yeah.
brain, and now all that is left, all the people who are voters are just basically fucking hogs. And yeah, yes, he's there. He's
But
just literally showing up as a, I don't know,
listen,
what is this?
I forgot about him, but he has
Yeah,
probably the
most
third
people.
most chance. He has the third best chance of becoming president, I would say. I wouldn't
What?
say I would say he doesn't have bad
Out of who?
chance.
Out of what group of
So
people are
either
that?
Biden or Trump are like first and second, they have the highest likelihood.
Okay.
And then I
Then
would say it's
Kamala.
Pence.
No,
Only
come on. Then
via
it's
via the default. Yeah, okay. Come on. Always has a chance, but that's different. Putting the default technicality, like approach
Yeah,
aside.
so how else? No, so I don't know. No,
No, he
okay,
was
you see
kind of popular. He wasn't that unpopular. I know Trump put him
no,
in his
no, no, no,
pocket
no,
and all
no.
this, but
No. He was never popular. He was
no,
the
but he
evangelical thing, man. He was never
I know
popular.
exactly. But with that and the image of the calm guy next to Trump and all this, he built a little
The
something. I didn't
calm
say
guy.
win
No.
compared to
Right,
Trump,
man.
because
Right
at
now,
that time,
man, I know, but
yeah,
you
but
don't
he can.
follow the Trump word.
I know, but
Plus,
he
they
can. I'm
consider
just
him the Judas.
Yeah, but he touches on a few bases. He touches on his own religious one and people who want a more normal Republican, and they're willing to go with him.
I think he's even the evangelical base now. They belong to Trump right now.
Sure,
Like
but
he lost everything, man.
I'm still anyway. He still has a bigger chance than all those
when
other
he
guys.
refused. No, but when he refused to basically go with a full-on conspiracy theory and just
Yeah,
vote
I didn't
against
say
the
he would get the Trump
certificate.
voters,
Yeah,
but
Trump
others,
voters just no, but even others, I think they see him as a burnt pawn, sort of a but I know what you mean though. In a sense, I kind of see your point because all the other ones are positioning themselves as anti-establishment, and right now I don't see establishment really like having the patience for this
yeah.
bullshit. So you're right.
And I
Maybe
mean
yeah,
the other
you're right.
candidates on the left and right, some of them you'd want to like
No,
check
no,
their
but
paperwork. You'll be like
no,
Cornell
but
West, you'll be like, show me some documentation here. I'm gonna have to see some kind of
Yeah.
legal
Are
doc.
you sure you're not Canadian? Okay.
About his candidacy and everything about the actual fact of this being a legitimate run. I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
Nick Brana slept over and forgot to mail in the documents or something.
Yeah, it's more about him. I'm not saying it about Cornell
No,
West, but
I mean, what I
anyway. We have all the videos
but
from everyone too, so I mean, we might as
just
well just
oh,
move on.
sorry, there was a bit of a
I said we might
you
as well just
paused,
go do
then
our
you
other stories and then talk about this some more. And of course, we have, the Vanguard boys reaction, RBN's reaction, Kyle, Crystal,
sure. Oh,
Stagger.
yeah, we're
It's
gonna
just
do it. No, just
Kanye.
before
No joke.
Kanye. Has he not given it? No, but before that though, I just wanted to yeah, I mean, no, you kind of I just want to say you have to say though, he has the fourth best chance. Come on, I mean it's a
Who are you?
technicality, but Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris
Sure, because
has
with the technicality, I give
she
it to
has a
her.
real chance. She has a better chance than Mike Pence, I feel, at
I
this
don't know.
point.
I feel like her vice presidency has
Just
been so bad that she's even probably bad at killing him. Like that, because of her, he lasts 4 years.
yeah,
Not
she
worse.
tries to like break the vase on his head, but then accidentally misses and just drops into a hole or something. I mean, did you see how he fell in front of the Navy people or the sailors?
No,
Yeah,
now that I'm
but
thinking about,
the
did I
by the
actually see the video?
or did you maybe you saw the picture? I
I
saw
saw
the
the
video. It
picture
was
and the
pretty embarrassing.
article and like stuff, like headline. But yeah, I can because I remember one of them they wrote something like brutal fall or something. I don't know.
Man, it's really funny. He's funny. He's kind of it's starting to remind me of my sister because my sister is kind of like that. She's always running very fast and going everywhere, but just like she walks into walls and doors and shit, and then just gets up like immediately. And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine." So it's like he's a strong man for somebody who's constantly
Yeah,
falling off.
and when he fell off his bike, 100% like he's not to blame. It's if it's whoever made it gave him that bike with those on the pedals. There's a thing that covers your foot, and he was
You
probably not
told me
used to
that
that.
time. This
Yeah,
I don't
because I
know
can
what
see
you're
that happening to me. Like I can see if I ever borrow someone's bike and it has that, for sure I'll fall because it's your reaction to take your foot out, but it doesn't. You have to slip it out. So
Yeah, I see what you mean there. I know. No, you have a
that
point.
one was slow mo.
Yeah.
He like stopped and he tried to put his foot down and he
Yeah,
just like that still hurts though.
those ones are the worst,
Yeah.
man. You feel the embarrassment as you slowly go down. Yeah, it's the worst. But yeah, besides Mike Pence, who's currently running as, I don't know, American flag or something, but I don't know what he's running as, but Mike Pence is running. But much more, perhaps interestingly, we have Cornell West
Yeah.
running. So maybe go to the Twitter thing, his announcement.
Alrighty, Sam, let's continue. And it seems like you suddenly forgot how it works around here after 2 years. Anyway, let's get to this story.
There was a very tense production meeting before this.
But yeah, man, this has
Yeah,
been truly a entertaining gift for the past 24 hours. I feel like weeks have been good. Last
yes,
week was quiet. The one before there was the DeSantis and Twitter thing. DeSantis.
DeSantis.
DeSantis and Twitter thing, and now this one, everybody reacts. Everybody losing their minds. Oh, I really respect Cornell West, but the People's Party. That's what every single video has been saying.
Look, it feels like every sort of a break, you know, those breakups that, look, I really, really respect you as a person,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I can love you. It's like with the family you have, like, really, no. But I mean, it revealed quite a lot of things about a lot of people, and I'm very upset today, actually. And shall we play the video that he announces a bit?
Oh, I
He's
mean,
running, by the way, he's running for Movement for People's Party of the People and
but man, just a little. I can't stand, like, everybody has played this a billion times. I'd rather, I mean, I would just say we go
no,
maybe
let's,
to a
yeah,
little
okay,
bit
fuck
of
it,
the
let's skip,
Vanguard
yeah.
boys and
Yeah, no, but keep it open, keep it open.
Yeah, no,
because
and
I
hold
I
on.
want to play some of it later,
Yeah, sure,
because,
sure, sure.
man, it's
No, I don't
just
mind
so
playing a
many.
little bit just to get in the zone if you want.
No, it's
No?
zone. What zone are we talking?
Running for truth and justice.
Ah, that's what I was. Yeah, man. Do you trust anybody who says that? Because if you do, you're a psycho. Running for
But
truth
man, I
and
didn't
justice. I
realize
mean,
that everybody hates this Nick Brana guy. I mean, literally,
yeah, everybody, even
RBN.
RBN. I
Yeah, I
thought
was
RBN
surprised.
likes him.
Yeah. No, RBN guys were, I mean,
Yeah.
RBN and Vanguard have.
Nick Brana used to lick Jimmy Dore's balls every week.
But what
So
about Jimmy Dore? Has he come out?
I haven't checked. Check now. I mean, his
I don't.
goons are. I mean, they're anti, so I assume he's given the green light, don't you think?
I mean, maybe they don't know. I mean, I don't think they
They
care
don't know. They
about.
haven't checked with him.
We have a special guest
I
today.
don't think they care. Yeah, not yet, but I'm
No,
sure
that's
he's.
from old times.
Yeah,
man.
no, that was accidental. But I'm sure he is going to, probably today or tomorrow. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Is he? I
But
think
man,
he's hitched on the whole RFK anti-vaccine deep state killed my uncle.
yeah. So he's not gonna care
situation.
about.
So
No, Cornell West really looks like. I mean, actually, what's it called? Kyle. So I was listening to Kyle here. Where did that video go? So Kyle and Crystal, very
in the
romantic.
car, Kyle in the car. Yeah, it's so good, man. I love the car vlogs. It's just
Yeah, but I mean, he was making a bunch of assumptions. I mean, and just not assumptions. Yeah, just assuming. He's like, oh, I'm sure Cornell West doesn't
sorry,
know.
he came out. When you said it like it's scientific, he came out with a bunch of assumptions about the law.
No assumption. Yeah, I mean,
just
actually, wait. But
Sorry,
tell me if
sorry,
you
bro.
agree with this. He was like, yeah, there's no way Cornell West knew what kind of person
That's
what
what
his name
Vanguard
is.
says.
Yeah, and then and then he's like, yeah, he's just a boomer, and he's gonna now wake up to all this bad press. Do you think that's the case? Do you think there's a chance that like they part ways in like 3 days? Or
I mean, I think the backlash kind of there is a chance, but I also think probably Cornell West was like, I can get a boost in my book sales. Why not? Shouldn't I do this? Exactly. Like, I mean, nobody. And did you, okay, did you hear Vanguard and
yeah,
Kyle's
Vanguard
focus
boys were
on
losing
the
it.
fact that, can you believe it? People's Party doesn't have primary.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people, let's go fucking.
They barely have an email address.
Cornell West right now. 70-year-old man run like we're gonna have a 52 estates. I'm gonna run against.
Who is he gonna run? No, I honestly think, like I mentioned in the last section, the goal on the left should maybe just be that everybody runs, right? And then so nobody will give their vote to Biden or Trump because they just want to vote for themselves. And that's it.
Yeah, I think that's
I love how
more realistic.
But man, this part is kind of funny that like even in theory, right? He can't win because they're not registered, or maybe he'll get registrations. I don't know, but like even abstract, even like theoretically speaking, based on my understanding, unless this is something they can change quickly. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they can quickly get access. I don't know how it works. But
when you have such a bad personality that you don't even have imaginary friends. That's the situation. There is not even an imaginary situation that the people's. Sorry guys, I mean, like, I know I said it's a people's party, but I forgot to register it as a party, so
yeah,
fucking jokes. No, but man, I just love everybody. As you said, it's just like, look, I respect Dr. Cornel West so much. He's a fantastic orator. He's a pastor. He's a reverend. It's like, none of this is good. Are good things, guys. Like, pastor, reverend, like especially recent years. Like none of. I mean, I know he's not Catholic, but whatever.
Yeah. I was dead, man. I was dead.
Hilarious, man.
Poor guy. I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he knew that this is the kind of.
Somebody showed up. He said, "I'm gonna do free marketing. Probably gonna boost your book sales."
But it goes with my theory. Not my theory. Everybody does that. There's a lot of things that you happen or see, whether it's like Facebook deciding to, I don't know, go metaverse or whatever. It's just like one person being like, yeah, fuck it, or like, yeah, it's my gut feeling. And then they just go ahead.
Oh yeah.
And like without giving any thought to it as well. So that theory, there's a good chance like on a Friday, like Chris Hedges called them. He's like, listen, I have this idea. Why don't you do it? He's like, let's do it, brother. And then, they just put out a press release
Chris.
that anyone can do. And then they're running, but there's like nothing. Right? Like there's no barrier to entry at this level, right? Like they haven't actually entered the race.
Man,
anybody can claim, right? I feel like that even for that, there should be like something. You should get some license online, like a 2-hour course or something, to qualify.
For what? For
even announce that announcing stuff, period.
we have to close down this show.
Oh, I would go do the course, 2 hours. It's not that demanding. Online, you get a certificate.
No, you're right. But you're
expires every year. You have to just
every year you 2 hours. It's a massive scam for money bureaucracy. But mobile phones and internet basically reduce the cost of entry, barrier cost, it's almost zero, like when you live in a developed world. So yeah, you're just like I'm running for the president. It doesn't matter, I'm an Iranian citizen or whatever. I'm running for president. I don't care.
Seriously.
I don't care. I'm not there.
Yeah. I mean, unless we're all being ignorant. I mean, I'm sure we are, but I'm sure one of these guys would have known, or someone would have mentioned, one of like the 5 people on RBN would have been like, No, but like if you send the form, you can get it registered in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, but nobody even hinted at
Nobody
that.
opens the mail. Nobody opens it. No, but man, it's
Like,
I mean,
can he
yeah.
like what gets in the way? Why is it that they're only registered in one state? Like, you know,
I don't know. I have no.
like why didn't
America has
honestly?
America has these weird rules that like 60 white people and 3 black people and 1 like rooster have to show up and sign, and then on the Sunday it has to be on a Sunday and then you can register as a party.
Yeah.
Now I have no idea why. I think it's
Hopefully
largely
someone
due
will
to the
tell
fact
us.
that Nick Brana is largely like running whatever a scam. So I
Yeah.
think that's the main cause
Like
that
that,
you're not
yeah.
registered.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that, yeah, that
Like when
registration
man, when
office was
are
near his mom's house or something. So, you know, she dropped off the form one day on her way.
look, I talked to my dad, but my dad said he didn't have the car that day, so it was over. Man, him and fucking Max Blumenthal, they're running for the creepiest eyes in the journalism industry. Just
No, Nick Braun is
never
next
blink.
level.
Nick Brana is next level. He's like, yeah, guys, and his voice. Anyway, but yeah, RBN was even like this is. I mean, these guys
But
though,
they didn't
RBN
lose
and
their shit though. The Vanguard,
no,
I
no,
mean,
the
they're
Vanguard. We
so
get to Vanguard.
animated.
We get. I'm sorry. I've defended Vanguard. I've even said they should get consultants, and now only 30 minutes is up. What are they hiding?
Yeah.
What is the truth?
But I have a theory as to why. No, and it's not the sexy
It was
one.
mostly they were shitting on Cornell West. So
Yeah.
I think they're trying to hide that. So.
No, I don't think so. I think one reason, honestly, could be this, that whenever you do YouTube live, then YouTube for some reason can suddenly take like 3 days to process your video. Like I've seen it happen more than if you just upload. So I would give them the benefit of the
paranoid,
doubt.
schizophrenic psychopath.
But yeah,
Are you
people
saying
were
I'm
asking in the
paranoid?
comment section. But
were they?
yeah,
really? I'm not the only paranoid psycho out there.
no. I saw it out there too.
I'm glad. Nice.
I don't know. Can you please?
But
Okay, well, one guy. Well, let's see what they said. We unlisted because YouTube demonetized it for some reason. Oh, but I mean, why? What's the point of then unlisting it?
Man, these, by the way, you know,
Oh, so
half
here
of
it
the
is.
times these these guys are talking about censorship. They are talking about demonetization. Did you
Really?
know that? I really didn't know that until like 2 months ago.
Oh, I didn't.
Did
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know that most of the time, like 90% of the time, they're talking about censorship. They're talking about demonetization.
it's a
Did you
bit
know that?
different. No, someone can argue that, oh, you're taking away, like, you know, you're cornering
fuck
me
yours.
and
Go
something like
shove a
that.
tree
But
up
yeah,
your
there's a
ass,
big difference.
you
Okay, let's stick to.
motherfuckers.
All right,
No, like
let's go back
I'm
to
sorry,
Cornel
but
West. Okay.
Cornel West. No,
Did you
I know,
love him
but
too?
that really pissed me off, man. That so pissed me off when I found that. Yeah, these people think demonetization. If you don't pay them for their speech, you're censoring them. But anyway, yeah. Did you? Yeah, I mean, did you see their coverage was a coverage basically of a 5-year-old whose dad just told them that he met he has a
they
new
keep on
girlfriend.
saying Green Party, run for the. I mean, everybody's seen the Green Party always fails the same way. It's just that the Green Party. I mean, the Green Party in the U.S. has. I feel like it's just, you know, if anything has been tested
No, man,
a billion
about that.
times and failed,
that, man.
I
agree with
that. So I mean, even though
a
Cornel West
million
sounds
people
like, have they hired anybody? Maybe they have. Like, who knows? But like,
who has hired anybody?
like, I feel like, does he have staff?
The
I
Green
feel
Party?
like no, Cornel. Or Nick Brana's mom is doing like
just the website. No, there is one guy, the bearded guy who comes on KT Halper every week and Vanguard Boys. Haven't you
his
seen him?
volunteer
He's
work?
always,
Oh.
and he's always like, no, but in a we wanted to run a primary in a Green Party. We have to run it. Man,
We should
people are, man,
we should run a primary
no,
between the two of us. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, right. You're gonna crush me. You're
No.
gonna destroy me. I will
I
have a
will-
vote. Anyway, no, but what I was gonna say is that besides the fact that Green Party is a useless, organization
Especially in
that
the
is never gonna
US.
get
In other places,
anywhere,
every now and
especially in the
then
US.
they do actually like get a vote or
Yeah,
something.
in Germany they got into the bed with the NATO. So, but
You gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, put yourself in the position of Cornell West. You're a 70-plus-year-old man.
How old is the
And
poor guy?
these idiots they're like, oh,
Yes.
why don't you run a prime? The fuck are you? Well, I'm not trying to 70-year-olds. I'm not trying to run a primary. I'm yeah, if somebody comes and tells me run as a candidate, I will run. I'm not gonna fucking join the Green Party and then come to your committee meeting with your 5 friends that are only there because your mom called them and sort of emotionally guilted them into showing up to your local chapter of Green Party. I mean, these
No,
people
yeah.
are beyond, like,
I mean, listen, but yeah.
they're losers. I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. Be a loser. That's good enough. But I've never seen a loser with such high expectations.
Yeah, no, but I
just
mean, yeah. I mean, listen, you can be like, okay, I'll never, no party that doesn't have primaries, I don't trust them. Good for you. But you're right. I mean, in reality, in real life, like, I mean, whichever way you look, I mean, for this combination, Cornell West, of course, like, what the fuck? Why would he go do a primary? And the People's Party, they can't put together a primary, I don't know. It's like
they couldn't
like,
register in more than
how
one
could
state.
they? I mean, who are they gonna get? Like, nobody knows about them. It's just like
Nick Branagh's dad is gonna run against Cornel West, but he's
yeah, like
no,
it's
just the whole
insane.
thing is
It's
just
too
beyond
funny.
stupid.
But man, some of these
the
big
Vanguard
guys are
boys
taking some
so
big hits. Like, okay, let's say if this Cornell West thing, I mean, okay, it's not as bad as that, of course, but it kind of, he never
but
really
he's not as bad as
I'll tell you what, he's being a bit laughed at right now, right? Even though everybody's like, oh, I like you, everybody's still
yeah.
at the very least saying that you're gullible and you don't know what you're doing, right? Whether it's the
Yeah,
after
you
they
don't know how
say, I
internet
love you
works,
like
yeah.
my uncle, but you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
but Chomsky, he took a big hit, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if you
It's been a
remember a few
bad
weeks
month
ago.
for the it's
The
been a bad
legends
yeah. Legends are falling left and right. No, Chomsky's thing is really no, man. Let's not. I don't even want to. That's just painful. That's literally like finding out Santa Claus is like a pedophile. It's almost he was using the geek to
Hence my
deliver
great
gifts as a way to
title.
touch kids.
Yeah, hence my great title when we uploaded our video. I put there is
Oh
no
yeah,
Santa.
Santa Claus. There is no Santa. Yeah, you're right. It's
I
no,
could
but
work
this
for
is
the New
worse.
York
Like
Times.
imagine finding out Santa was like a pedophile this whole 1,000 years of like. But yeah, I don't. But man, I have to say though, I used to for a very brief time in my life, I tried to be respectful to everybody, and I tried to be nice to all the people who are trying to be nice.
Yeah,
and all that. But it was about like it's kind of overlapped with the first year of our show, so I apologize for the first year of our show. Now I'm beyond that, and frankly, do you trust this guy? I don't trust I don't trust anybody who refers to everybody who he doesn't know or I know brother and sister. I don't trust anybody who says he's running for truth and justice. I don't trust anybody who says I've been doing this for you.
Listen.
And I don't trust anybody who's a fucking pastor and who delivers nonsensical sermons. I don't care how emotionally engaging they are. Sorry.
In general, I 100% agree with you. Now, if there is one person who's the exception and there's a bunch of people who come out and say, no, trust me, this guy is a good guy, I'll look into it and consider it. Now, I've never done that. Cornel West has never even got my attention, so I've never even listened to 1 or 2 minutes to even have an opinion like that. But in general, though, I would agree. It's just he is one person that everyone and their mom, they're like, no, or I don't know. But I mean,
Everyone and their mom.
I mean, you know, my
Yeah, if their
vocabulary was never
mom is,
extensive
yeah, no,
enough
you're
to
right.
understand what he's saying, so I was never too attracted to
That's the thing. I
listening
mean,
further.
I've
And
never
his
read.
language, of course, the way, you know, the biblical way and all that is, of course, not
That makes me
a style I'm
suspicious.
particularly familiar with or into. But yeah, I understand. Suspicious for sure. Yeah.
For sure,
But
man. Anybody who talks about truth and justice, and frankly, one of the reasons I liked Bernie Sanders was the fact that he was a bit. He did
man,
pay ad lib, like ads.
what a guy. He fucked.
Lip
He's like,
service.
yeah, he
He
fucked
was
over
what a
so
guy.
many people, man. He fucked over everybody.
I
He's
know he
literally
fucked
like a
everybody.
guy who gets like one really insane, I don't know, somehow sleeps with like a model or like a, I don't know, somebody like Tolia League. Then for the rest of his life, he wants to recreate that. But no, so I mean, the same thing happened to leftists in the US. They're never even gonna
Yeah,
get close
leftist.
to
Yeah, I know.
Bernie. Not even gonna,
No, he
I
was
mean, you know.
perfect, man. He was in a way
He was
like
as
that's the
good
thing.
as in
I mean,
real world it gets. We can
it.
say
I mean,
he was better
yeah,
than
he
what you
was.
get in real world, really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He was unbelievably good for.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. I was always anti-voting, anti-electoral politics, and then this motherfucker comes in, ruins my credibility. I had a credibility, man. I had a zero engagement policy. I had some
Yeah.
fucking credibility. Oh.
No, I
But
can't
anyway,
believe
I
with
don't
Bernie
trust.
Sanders. Yeah, I actually used to check like
Yeah, you
primary
remember?
races. I wouldn't even know how now.
I know.
Put in
I don't even know where to
Google.
look. No, but I don't trust. Yeah, man. I
And
don't trust
twice, and
pastors,
his
especially.
comeback was really like, you know, like a part two of a movie and stuff. It
No,
just
man. His part
wasn't
two.
as good. He
No, man.
came back.
Part two was like a horror show for me.
Yeah,
Because
it
it
was
was in the
rushed.
beginning.
It
No,
was
it
all
was no, it wasn't. It was
Well,
in the beginning. I was like, okay, everything is ready for Bernie to win. He
yeah,
has the biggest name recognition. He has this and he has that, and just you keep waiting for him to go full beast, and he just
yeah.
doesn't.
Forgot
And
about
it's
all
just,
that.
it felt like like you're
Yeah.
trying to come but you can't come. I don't know how else to. It's like, it was the worst. It was nightmare. At the end, at the beginning, it was heaven. It was heaven in the. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't trust the priest for sure, or pastor, whatever,
that was
or
just
anybody
such
who runs
a
for justice and truth. And yeah, but these hilarious, these people that yeah, of course, Cornell West is the best man on the planet, but this is stupid.
yeah.
This is the stupidest ass move that any
Seriously.
asshole can make. I love Cornel West.
No, man, I was just dead.
So you're not behind the People's Party then?
What do you think is
Forget
going to
about
happen?
Cornel West. People's. Where do you stand on the People's Party?
If only
That's the
they would hold
important question.
primaries. Well, they don't hold
If only they
primaries.
existed in more than one American state.
No, Sam, my principles don't allow me. My core principles don't allow me to
Really?
support, yeah, a party that doesn't have primaries.
Yeah, me neither. I don't support a party who does not hold primaries from at least 3 different ideological backgrounds. So there is reasonable representation. What are the fucking goddamn US elections are for? If everybody's gonna have their own primaries. Jeez. I have to say, man, every day my theory that British parliamentarian system is just the best gets
Okay, that's
confirmed.
like your most mainstream that's like the most mainstream opinion you've ever had in your life.
That's my most
theory.
normal idea.
So I wouldn't think, I think like everybody would say that.
Really? I don't think so. A lot of people are say
At the
a
executive
presidential system
only, I
is
mean,
better because it gives personal mandate and personal accountability.
yeah, but from this, you know, from the other side,
I
it's
disagree.
also very much, you know, then like you have to vote for. I mean, because of the first past the poll or whatever. Now you know you can vote for your
know,
second favorite candidate, and and all that.
Oh, or okay. Well, let's
Yeah, neither
discuss
can
that
you
one.
in the UK in that way, I know. But I mean, yeah, I
But
guess most people prefer that system just because of that.
I mean, I don't think there is a consensus on that one. I don't think there's
Yeah, you're
most
right. There
people on
isn't a
that.
consensus.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's there is two. I mean, that's all I wanted.
Or
But
the
do you
European
want
one,
to
or
play a
like
bit?
anywhere where they have that.
I think there is
Germany.
more. I think whoever studies social sciences, people in this millennium of us and other dumbasses, they have a more the French system.
Yeah, I know you're.
But
Oh,
anyway, should we
yeah.
play a
Tell
bit of
me.
Vanguard?
Tell me. Do you have any time in any specific time, or I can just play from anywhere?
I had from the 2 hour thing, not from this, just
Well, we
play
have
some
the
random
2 hour
thing.
one.
Do we?
Yeah.
How
Do you
do
know
we
from
have
that
it?
one? Because I told you they shared the link here. I told you and everything.
No, I bluffed. I don't.
Oh,
It was a
really?
bluff. Yeah, it
You're
was a bluff.
joking.
I was trying to pretend I was prepared for this. I'm not
Oh, no.
prepared.
Well, the good thing is you can play anywhere. Let's see what they're saying
Remember?
here. Right.
Anyway, those were all the people who said they wouldn't dare vote for a sex criminal like Joe Biden and the sex perverts of the Democratic Party and all these kinds of things. Well, guess what? Now your guy, not Cornell West, Jesus Christ, that would be devastating. But Nick Brand, the guy that's leading this sham party, like it's just shiny object politics for people who, unfortunately have been fed Jimmy Dore and Tucker Carlson for a long time. Look, I mean, look, and it's not that Cornell West doesn't represents any of those things. Of course he doesn't. Of course he represents things that are so much better than them to make their case. Because he doesn't. There was no primary for that People's Party, right? For one, something that they always said, oh, we're going to put democracy over everything. There's going to be democracy everywhere. Okay, so there hasn't been any democracy. Nick Branda just coronated you. Don't love that, but I can get over that in the face if I thought that they were actually going to get on the ballots anywhere, but they're not. They don't have the infrastructure for it. And any infrastructure that Cornell West brings to them, I think that it would have been.
But wait, but I really want to know, is there no technical way at the very least that they can get on the ballots? Like, let's say somebody throws $5 million at them. Like, is that enough? Can you get it going? Or are there criteria? And
Far
stuff?
better served
I
as a
think,
Green
like, you
Party
can.
candidate, as an independent, or even, yes, as a Democratic Party
No, I
candidate.
remember what's his name.
MPP
Paul,
sucks away
what's
time,
his
energy,
name?
money,
Bloomberg.
donations.
Bloomberg.
Yeah.
He got on the California ticket quite late on, so I think you can get on the ballots quite.
Yeah, but he was hung up in one place. Like, everywhere.
No, but I love.
He was
these
so
guys, yeah.
stupid. He's like, okay, you guys go start. I'll start later. Yeah.
You idiot! You're gonna start running now? No.
What was that?
No,
Where
I
did
love-
he get that idea? Like, what was the reasoning there?
Consultants, man, consultants. They want to maximize their own
No.
salaries. You know, that's where he got it. I know, I am one. But Zach, I love Zach's obsession with primaries because I'm sorry, but how many people are in the People's? Like, it's Niche Brana, he's that. Okay, they did a primary. Niche and his dad said Cornell West. Okay, it's over. It's just, I know what you want. Like, what are you talking about? Primaries.
I'm just
There are no primaries. Jeez. What is this? Whose pictures are these? Cornel West?
Cornell. Oh, but
Jordan,
even Jordan.
let's say Jordan
Jesus
Challenge.
Christ,
What does he say?
man.
What does he say?
West running for hate him, lending credibility to a horrible, disorganized, grifter-led party, and does not have the leadership or infrastructure to get wide-scale ballot access. Go green or independent. Jeez, man.
Sure, he's
But is it too
renting
late for him to switch? I mean, if he
to
can
what?
probably, I don't know to what.
No, he can't. None of this is binding. There's no like legally binding. None of this is like me coming here saying I'm running. Come here, I'm running. I'm primarying Biden now. Okay, like
Literally going to, like grocery shopping is more official. It is like,
at least money changes hands or
paper
something.
trail of the receipt. You know, you can you can't just go return it. There's a policy.
No,
No,
this
there's
was
actually a whole
Nick
like
Branagh.
deal.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
man.
enter
There's
with.
people involved. The taxes are being paid. No, this was just Nick Branagh went to Cornell West's house, took a video, and we are not even sure if Cornel West knows about this. But
Oh man. No, but they actually, you know, them saying that and like, you know, Kyle saying that, you know, he's really, really like talking, I mean, not talking down, but really undermining Cornell West. So I mean, you can't at the same time be like, oh, I love him, but like he's this stupid, a scholar who almost had emeritus at a university. He's 70, he's not 99, and we've all, you know, he looks to me and sounds to me like he did 10 years ago. So I mean, what are you kind of saying about him? On if you really think about it, they're all, you know, they're all saying
they're
he's
just
really, really stupid and ignorant. Not
Come here, I
me.
love
They.
you. Yeah, they. Come here, I love you. But I always thought.
Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off there. So
Oh no, it was actually a very romantic place to cut off because I was just telling you how much I love you. I really do love you, but I always thought your voice sounds like a bitch
yeah.
and you're a fucking imbecile. And maybe next time you email me, you can actually use the email thingy right and, you know, correctly put the date and everything. So don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
So that's how they love Cornel West, the same way I love
exactly. Oh,
Yes.
gee. Yeah.
And yeah, they showed no respect for Cornel West's choice of a campaign party officer, which is Nick Branagh.
But this is gonna get better and better, right? Because I mean, now they've all really gone hard, right? They've all made their position. So I think if he goes and does interviews on these shows, which he has to, and he will. I mean, where else? He might, of course, get one or
bad
two.
faith, man. He has to do a bad faith. Like that's we have to get one of those.
But yeah, and then I'm curious to see what he's
Cornel.
gonna say. I mean, they're gonna have to ask him, of course. You know about Nick Branagh. Why are you running for this? Did you give it a thought? And he's gonna, yeah.
Are you stupid?
And then it'll be.
Well, well, did you get your medication mixed up, sir? What was going on?
So I'm curious. I mean, interviews should be popping up. I mean, he should be doing. Maybe he has some mainstream ones lined up the first few days. Probably
content-wise, it's gonna be hopefully a bonanza of some kind. So that's that's good.
to carry us. But Elon has been having a quiet week, and
Elon had the RFK on Twitter. RFK was thanking him for saving freedom of his speech by buying one platform with
it's just pretty much him talking, and like half the content comes from him.
So mostly it's now like it should just Elon box or something instead of Twitter. It's like but he saved freedom of his speech, Camille.
He says
he saved freedom of his
and
Earth.
No.
Sorry, no.
Not town hall. Oh, what's the word that he says? The
public place,
the town square or whatever.
The town square. He saved the town square. He saved the freedom of his speech. It's all saved now. All the 6 people on Twitter will have the freedom to say whatever they want to say, unless they talk about Elon. In which case, fuck you. In which case, we will kill you. You will be extradited to Tunisia to be renditioned to another country. So that's. Oh man, these people are they're all hilarious. I mean, that's the good thing about that. That's what I never Like people always get angry in my family about politics, and you're like, how? These people are just hilarious. Like,
But
all
no,
of-
but this is the joke of the joke. I mean, I don't think you can use this as an excuse. I mean, honestly, this is like CNN level. Like, like this
exactly,
at
CNN
CNN.
level. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's most
I
people
mean,
are
let's say
watching
unless
CNN.
Dr. Cornell West is gonna come out and maybe he'll have all the right answers and then
We look like fools, but then again, we are fools already, so it's okay.
what if he
We're
gets like
fine.
Obama as his vice president?
That would be, yeah. So I'm
That would be
running
sick.
as a I've decided, yeah, Professor West, Dr. West has got some good ideas, So we're gonna have a beer summit, and yeah, we're gonna run. That would destroy the online left. Like online left would just, they have to like be like, okay, we're closing shop. Fuck this. We are not, because that's like the arch nemesis and the arch
Yeah, but that would
of
be funny.
Mother
Then they might
Teresa,
have a chance.
Mary. It would be hilarious.
That would
It
make
would be
some
amazing.
great
I hope
content.
that happens. But the cognitive, like Bree would probably commit suicide. The Vanguard boys move to South America, like picking like grapes for the rest of their lives or something. Like, they wouldn't be able to do politics anymore. That's like, RBN would just be RBN at that point would be right in saying that everybody's a fucking grifter. Like it's just, yeah, it would be a nightmare.
Man, too funny. But yeah, anything else on? So breaking points. They just, I mean, the RBN
Do you know
guys.
which? I just like to know. Ask.
Oh,
Which
and check this
state
out though.
is?
But check this out. At least
Sorry.
hold on. Sorry. Where
No,
did
go
this
ahead,
go?
but
What's he did get some nice
do you know which
mainstream media
which is?
coverage though, from New York Times to The Hill, Politico, Guardian, Forbes, NBC, Reuters.
Was it Mark Carey Field or?
I
He's
looked. I took
actually
a quick
better
look at
coverage
this.
than Marianne.
Yeah, check this out though. Actually, let me tell you something, because I looked at this page quickly just now. So all of these outlets, right? New York Times, they're very matter of facty, all of them. The only like adjective or something they put in there is not even just word progressive. Most of them. Cornell West, progressive announces, People's Party announces is running. It's a left wing academic here. Here, okay, Times of Israel activist. But then interestingly, Reuters, who is supposed to be a news like agency, in a way, like the most neutral kind of objective news reporting one, and then it goes to places like New York Times and them, and they write about it, so there might be some more subjectivity in the bullshit narrative, right? They actually put in long shot in there. They're the only ones who they kind of gave a little bit of an opinion or a take. So they put left-wing philosopher Cornel West, launches long shot 20 or like technically impossible 2024 presidential.
Announces publicly he's running, but legally nobody is sure about it.
So, I wonder, do any of I'm kind of curious as what they're saying about that. Like usually the mainstream media mocks. I think everything's like flipped around here. Mainstream media are all respectful.
He's a pastor, man. These guys. If you Christopher Hitchens said this a long time ago. You put a fucking father or a man of faith or person of faith.
Wait, they don't even mention that. Like, do they mention it?
Mention what?
That like he's running for that you can't vote for him.
For now.
That part, yeah, for now, right? Like, does he? Can that change?
Yes, I'm sure it can change, but
you know quickly?
Which state is People's Party registered in? Which state do they
no. Yeah, no. Do you think it's also like a ridiculously meaningless state? But
I would imagine it's Puerto Rico. It's like a territory. It's not even a state or something. Like the votes here don't count, guys. It's a It's an honor system.
Man, these guys they gave him great coverage. They just picked up his press release or whatever, just quotes from top to bottom. No.
Nick Bronner is doing a good job, better job than Marianne.
Huh.
Yeah, man. I mean,
It's like in Bizarro world.
look, it's just a.
No, but maybe on
he's got a
cable
better
TV.
name for clicks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a click.
So I
Maybe
think
he's more clickable name.
He's
Maybe
famous.
FFC?
He's relatively famous. I mean,
Yeah, he's been on
He's-
Bill Maher. He's more
he's
famous
famous
than
than all
Marianne
of
Williams.
them, right? Yeah. And also,
Nah,
man,
RFK,
did
I don't
anybody know
know.
about RFK? I mean, I'd never heard.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm an ignorant
No,
buffoon,
he was big in
but
California anti-vaccine. He was a huge
okay, I mean, they're not
anti-vacciner.
specific there.
Yeah.
In
No,
the
in
southern
LA.
region of Mexico, among this particular gang group that lives in the mountains. Yeah, he was well known.
No. But California famous is, you know what I mean. Like it's important because you're
Yeah.
famous among a special group. So it's like you're 2 steps from being internationally famous, basically. Like
Fair.
if one right person tweets you, you're international.
Like now,
Yeah.
he's
Like
doing
Cornell West and Nick Bronner right now. Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, so gun to your head. Marianne Williamson, RFK, Trump, Biden, at Cornell West. Gun to your head.
Biden.
All right.
No,
All right.
as in wins, right? Or whoever. What was your question?
Oh, who you bet will win? Yeah,
Yeah,
who
Biden.
you bet will win? Biden. I think Trump. I don't know.
Very close. I mean, you said you put
Yeah.
gun to my head.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Yeah, same with myself. Gun to my own head. Well, who would you vote for? Who would you vote for? Trick
Man,
question, Camille. We are not voting.
I mean, no. The only one like who I'm curious to at least like Google even is RFK Jr. because I
same.
still don't even know if he exists, if he's real. I was like, wait, honestly, I'm like, wait, on the way, like, yeah, it just sounds like it's like straight out of movie. They just like put somebody in there, like, okay,
Yeah, claiming his uncle was killed by CIA. They killed my uncle. They killed my yeah.
If
No,
not, I
mean-
don't know, the T-Dog. No.
Who was that guy who was against the rent is too damn high? Yeah, I like him.
Oh,
What? Remember, the rent is too damn high. I want
Yeah, there's no
him.
like
That's
there's no like really low grassroots guy on the Republican side right now. Even because DeSantis is a big
999.
shot too. Yeah, nobody like no
No,
convenience
no.
store, like chain convenience store owner or something.
Somebody who got rich by tricking a leprechaun into giving him his gold or something in 80s. No, nothing like that anymore. No. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, but I would say Trump, Biden, RFK, if she was in if he gets a party sort of infrastructure behind him, he could be a challenger.
I'm just
But
really
not-
curious at how he's gonna react to anything. Like when something happens, how are things gonna
RFK?
Yeah.
To what do you mean? Like
'Cause
as a president or
I think
as a
the
candidate?
way RFK has progressed right now and how it seems like in different kinds of pockets of people, he can touch on different people, right? He's like, a lot of people can be like, yeah, he's cool or something for some reason. So I think he's either going to go 2 ways. Either he's going to keep on overperforming and like at least like win a primary or something, or it's just gonna implode. Like it's gonna like
Yeah, that's-
like,
yeah,
like
that's
he gets
usually
like gets
that's
fed up or I don't because I really don't know anything
I
about
don't-
him.
from
But
what
since it's going
I
well, I don't
understand
know.
you can't from what I technically you can't even vote for him either. I
Yeah,
don't-
that's
like,
the
I
other thing,
don't-
right?
that
Like
has
who
the
makes that
exact same-
decision?
Like, I don't yes.
Who makes that decision? So in the US elections, actually nobody can run. Out of the 7
DNC
people in
kind
it,
of.
4 can't run. So they're like, okay.
I mean, look, I have no idea. Yeah, I forgot what's the system, but
No,
I
no,
think
you're right
DNC
though.
decides.
Yeah.
I don't know how's the they don't have. I don't know if there are open primaries and anybody can claim
But
to
I
be
think
a
there's a
Democrat. Is that
possibility. Yeah, I think there's a But what happened past elections? Like, what happened with Obama?
they rule after they get elected? Sorry, what do you mean? But
What happened?
with he was he beat. I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't know. I feel like we may have just discovered that in America you can just announce. That's it. You can just go online and just say, "I'm running."
No, I think
Gary, I think you should I run? I think I have a chance.
yeah, I guess the Democratic Party needs to be convinced, whatever. But what does that
I don't know.
mean?
You probably need signatures like Macron. You remember in France?
No, I think if he runs, it's
Macron needed like 1,000 signatures from farmers who have actually milked the cow before he could run it from a president, which was one of the weirder.
Okay, well, I mean,
no, I
the
don't know.
party. First of all, the Democratic Party will not host debates. So they're like, okay, that's up to us, and
they will also refuse to print out any other.
yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
Biden
like nothing is gonna get. You know what? Okay, now that I think about it, this is my theory. This is, I think, how the system works, right?
Yeah.
At their what's that meeting that they had at the convention at the end, right? At the convention, all the delegates are gonna vote for Biden because nothing else got going.
Sure.
Because the DNC is just like, yeah, sure, you can run, but I'm just gonna be quiet. So it's like, yeah, we'll give you like a ball to play. Like, I mean, so
yeah, sure. I mean, they already have the super delegates, so they already have. And like I believe most of the Democratic primaries are closed, so only if you're a registered Democrat you can vote in them. I don't know what's the requirement for candidacy. I don't know if you can just show up and say, I don't know if you can do I don't know, but even if you can do that, I doubt they. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck with putting pressure on Biden.
Yeah.
Should
like people on YouTube like just have their own like election and president and all
I think
this,
so,
and then we can host debates between them
I think
three.
People on
and
YouTube
then one
should
of them...
have their own board. People on YouTube should have their own board in which there are principals and every party runs primaries.
It's just one big primary.
It's one big primary. Everybody's running against everybody.
Ideas floating around.
And then there are libertarians debating between different groups. Like, no, debate, let's debate. Discussion. It will grow. It will be good. Trust me. Like, we had 400 years of discussion has led to no progress. No, this time we'll come together, discussion. Yeah, it will be fantastic. It will be fantastic.
No, seriously.
But just
if there was a YouTube virtual reality world, then I would be into it because I'm really not into that. But if there was a YouTube one, that would be fun. I feel. I don't know how it works.
That would be good. Well, I just you could just join Kyle and Crystal on their drives from DC to New York.
Oh, I
Vanguard boys. You can join Gavin as he's serving gin martini too.
That's Zach,
some
man.
Minors.
When are you gonna learn their names?
Zach, whatever, Gavin. I don't know.
Give the Vanguard boys some respect. Look at that. 26,800. Scandal free for 2 months, going on to 3. It's
Oh,
alcoholic.
Cornell West is gonna fuck them. Cornell West is gonna put them 2,000.
Surprisingly, no, right?
No,
Surprisingly,
yeah,
no.
I thought that's why they cut the video. I thought that was like they thought they're afraid to like share.
That
their
makes no
full
sense.
thought.
If someone can explain why they took it off, just because even when YouTube demonetized it first, people give you like
Yeah.
they still give you like 10 cents, right? Let's say, right? Anyway, so there's still like you'd still make a tenth of what you had, right? And they still give you a membership money. And then second of all, people might see your content and
Oh,
then
they
go
cut?
see your next one or something, right? So I mean, I really don't understand.
I don't know. I know. But
So
man,
many of
don't
our
start
videos
me-
have been
don't
recently
remi-
demonetized.
Don't remind me of this demonetization bullshit because I've
Yeah, oh,
recently
shit, so,
learned.
okay.
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this.
Okay, we're gonna have to seriously move on.
I can't move on from that. I thought it was real censorship. I genuinely thought. Oh, sorry. I don't know if.
But yeah, we have Crystal,
yeah,
we have
so-
Kyle. I don't think the
What's the
hill
UFO thing?
has
No, seriously, I think it's a bacteria. I think it's a bacteria. All the gray zone journalists got like questioned in UK, so that's another.
All right. Any final thoughts? Anything else you have on this Cornell West thing? The Vanguard boys had they had the top comment on Twitter before. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it was for a while. I remember.
Shit,
And
it's like
Dave,
people
by the way,
casually
Ben
dirty.
Burgess, David Sorrell, all the people
Man,
commented
I
and
think
they
Cornel West made a big mistake. I feel like Democrats love him and he could have just ran as a normal candidate on Democratic Party. I just saw someone with a blue tag with 32,000 followers who liked it. I think
he could have literally. I think there would have been a backlash against him because
among
they're so like
among the
don't-
left, but who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, not among the establishment because they say don't
You're right.
don't shake
Now
the
they're
boat
even
and all
yeah,
that.
you're
But
right. Right now
but
there's
nowhere
guess so.
near as bad as Marianne Williamson or RFK.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. So
Yeah.
that's what I don't know. But yeah, Vanguard boys were like, their tweet was like, "Sir, with all due respect, we love you, but sir, it's with all due respect, this is beneath your statue as doctor, sir.
As doctors.
As a doctor, sir."
And look at Anita Turner. I mean, just
Oh,
like the
God,
lowest of lowest.
yeah.
Elevate this
Lowest of
thing, doctor. I mean, what do you?
Yeah. Have you seen her channel, by the way?
I can't.
Man, because of the grace of the TYT, she's gotten 40,000 subscribers, and it's still her channel like gets 1,000 views. It's like, wow, you're
Stop.
a senator.
Shit.
It's pretty sad. Yeah.
Benzema.
Who's
37
Fabrizio?
minutes ago,
What
he joined
happened?
Al-Ittihad
What
on
are
a
we doing?
2-year
What
deal.
is this?
Benzema
How
will
is this
earn almost
progressive
200
or
million per
political?
season net salary.
Oh God, I made such why did I? Oh my, I shouldn't. Anything but fucking
He's
politics.
going to
There was more money in it.
Saudi Arabia. Karim
Karim Benzema is
Benzema,
from where, by the way?
France.
Oh, why is he called Karim? I thought he's an Arab.
I'm sure you know these things.
Oh yeah, I realized it now, but I thought he was like a genuine Arab. All right. Didn't he Messi go to UAE or something?
No, not yet. Ronaldo went to Saudi, but Messi, I believe there are talks. But
How old is Ronaldo now? Is he like an old guy now?
yeah, 39 or something. But
39?
37, 39.
Jesus Christ. Cristiano Ronaldo, not the
38.
old fat Ronaldo.
Yeah, 38.
And I still, whenever you say Ronaldo, I still think of the
Hmm.
fat old Ronaldo.
But
Jesus.
okay, all right. Let's shall we move on?
I mean, hopefully never, but yeah, for now, yeah.
Alrighty, Sam. So unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, as they say.
Sadly.
So yeah.
Oh,
What
good
else is there
segue.
to wrap it up?
Talking of good things coming to an end, talking of American hegemony in the Middle East, Iran just announced that they have Iran unveiled its first hypersonic missile. And look, Iran has been known to lie about its military capabilities for a long time, but it is possible and it's probable that they might have one hypersonic missile, which would be, again, this adds to the whole argument that, I mean, even if there was a chance in early 2000s that America and Iran were going to go to war, like, no. Now it's just, no, it's not going to happen. Yeah. So,
Yep.
yeah, they are super. I believe only Russia has hypersonic missiles, and America, I think, has the technology but doesn't have the missiles. I don't, something like that.
No, I have one too.
Sorry?
I have one also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Of course. Where did you get it?
Supersonic, hypersonic.
I don't. This is not the Sonic game. This is not the Sonic game. I have that too. No. That's it. I mean, I don't know if you heard, but Iran is just opened its embassy in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, no way.
While,
now that's big news.
Yeah. Blinken made a visit to Saudi Arabia at the same time,
hold
trying to
on.
convince the.
Calm down. The Iranian embassy in Saudi Arabia is officially reopened.
Is that
The
so
Iranian
true?
embassy in
I
Saudi
didn't know
Arabia is
this
officially
news needed time to digest.
No,
All right,
this is
okay,
interesting.
where was the? Okay, where is the embassy now? Let's give us the
Yeah,
address. Is it the good location? What is the bad? What is going on here? Just move on to the next story. Give us detail. Traffic around the area. Are there parking spots? Do they validate parking? I had no
You never
idea.
know.
Sorry.
You never know. Might have to go one day in Saudi.
So yeah, Iranian embassy in Saudi Arabia. Yes,
good,
I'm sure you will. Yeah. But yes, so you opened it, I guess.
I guess
looks
there's no
like
further
a
information for now.
nice
Yeah, it's like a Saudi
building.
style building.
I don't know.
I'm sure good AC. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
back to some
And
boring news.
Blinken went to Saudi, according to some, to warn Saudis to not trust those meddling Iranians. And they're not trustworthy. And so that was Blinken's job. And also European Union announced that new developments have made diplomatic, this is not quite a good translation, have made diplomatic progress difficult. This is like a auto translate. So Europeans are just, as usual, fucking nagging because Iran just announced that they have more missiles, basically. And frankly, I really am interested to know international agencies like UN, IAEA, and EU type organizations. I mean, EU, a bit different case, whatever. But who are you talking to? And nobody cares. No, this is not the 2000s anymore. Like 2008 happened, Iraq war happened, you didn't do anything, right? 2008 happened, you didn't do anything. Libya happened, you didn't do anything. Syria happened, you did. It's over. Nobody cares anymore. Like nobody gives a shit. Like everybody I talk to these days in Iran is like, why are we still in IAEA? Are we paying membership dues to these motherfuckers? Let's get them. Let's get those ones. Like, seriously, shut the fuck up. If I was an international institution right now, I would shut the fuck up. Because right now, like, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm so, like, please come out, Iran, out of IAEA. Please, God, please.
But yeah, have you ever ran into the head of IAEA? Because I feel like every other week he's in Iran. So So I feel like the change.
Yes, no, no. I saw him yesterday. Grossi, motherfucker Grossi is here. We paid, like, the Iranian government has paid more for his electricity bills than his own fucking family. This piece of shit, Rafa Grossi.
Whoa,
But you know,
whoa,
whenever they
whoa.
all right, but
Family
this
show.
gentle, this family, you're right. But you know, their residence, whenever they come to Iran, is very near my house.
There you go. That's what I thought.
We went there together, I think. You remember?
Whoa, don't incriminate
palaces?
me. What did oh.
Yeah, no, we went there. Do you remember? We put the graffiti, put the fuck the regime. We have never done anything illegal in Iran. Let's be clear. If anything, we have done illegal things abroad, not in Iran.
But yeah. What else?
Europeans. So, did you see this? This was funny.
No.
But I don't know if you heard, but Ukraine blew up the dam. So I should quickly say that.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
No.
Or Russia. Ukraine is saying Russia blew up the dam that was in Russia-controlled area. So everybody's like, yeah, we are sure Russia blew it up. Because usually it's one of as you know, it's the first rule of the war. You blow up things on your own territory. That's how war works. That's the usual thing. But anyway, did you watch this? This is funny. Anti-vax? No, this was what? No, this is about Ukraine.
I know.
Ukraine. Schultz was at a gathering of his party near Berlin when a group of protesters disrupted his speech, shouting slogans like "Make peace without weapons" and calling Schultz a warmonger. We can have a quick listen now to some of the chancellor's impassioned response.
Kriegstreiber ist Putin. Ist mit 200.000 Soldaten in die Ukraine eingemarschiert.
Ist Putin.
Look, this guy. You see this guy's shirt? He has like an
mustache guy?
No, this guy.
Oh, that's the anti-vaccine thing.
Anti-needle shirt. Or
right.
maybe he's against needles.
Right.
I don't know.
I was impressed. Are the things back? Are the colonial era, whatever?
No, but listen, a political march is never a political march is never a good representation of like normal, like mainstream or like society or like people.
No.
So I mean,
because if these things are back, you gotta tell me.
I would not go off.
Have you noticed?
Listen, based on what I'm seeing here.
Because if they are back, I'm going 100% in on this. This is something I like to.
I don't know. I still think, yeah, he's the only guy.
That was like, I always wanted to look like a colonial like officer, but anyway, sorry. But yeah, you're right. That's anti-vax. I guess there is a like Ukraine thingy with anti-vax overlaps. It's just anti, yeah. Is it? I'm anti. What? And just anything. Just I'm anti. But no, what Schultz impassionate response?
I did.
Why are you fast forwarding for Schultz? Impassionate response. This is ridiculous. It's Putin war smuggler. So that was that.
And
this is hilarious. You gotta watch this. This is hilarious. So you know, Ukrainian counter-offensive. Have you heard about this? For the last 2 months, they've been killing us with the Ukrainian, and it's either not happening, or if it's happening, Russians are killing Ukrainians. It's like that. It seems like they're fucking it up. But watch this. Watch the first 2 minutes of this. It's hilarious.
Rule of the Ukrainian counteroffensive. Don't talk about the Ukrainian counteroffensive. That was the message of this video released by Ukraine's Ministry of Defense yesterday. Plans love silence, it reads.
I'm dead.
I'm sorry, but I just like to know, is that how the army is now communicating? They're producing like videos. Okay, I'm sure the soldiers will go home, and after they watch the comedy show at 8 o'clock, they will watch the ad, and in the ad it will tell them like, what is this? Like, why are you advertising this? Are there no army, or is there no chain of command? Are there like, why are you telling us not to talk about the counter? Do we, or random people, know about the counteroffensive strategies? What is going on in Ukraine? I like to know. Yeah,
That's too
so yeah,
funny.
There will be no announcement
good,
of the
right?
start. The Russian Ministry of Defense, of course, ignored the
this
memo.
is hilarious.
Their spokesman said that Ukraine had launched a large-scale attack in 5 areas yesterday along the front line in the east of the country in Donetsk. Complete with drone footage, which we can't verify, the Russians said the attack was thwarted and that the Ukrainians sustained heavy losses.
In total, the enemy
basically,
deployed 6 mechanized and
counteroffensive
2
is in
tank
fires.
battalions. The enemy's goal was to break through our defences at what they believed were our most vulnerable sections of the front line. The enemy did.
Yeah, but this didn't seem very strategic. Like the tank looked like it was just going through like a field, you know, just like a random field here, you know. Or there's actual road here at the intersection. There's a stop sign here. Put on its ticker. Took a left.
What is the tank is stopping at the red light. The tank is respecting the laws of
No,
Russian.
but did you know? But did you know that's like the Geneva Rule of Wars? You can't shoot at a vehicle while it's following the. That joke failed.
Is that true? Oh, sorry.
No, yeah.
I genuinely thought
I
that's
had to
true.
know.
I was about to explode, man. I was about to go on the whole international law has. Okay, is that it? All right, that's
No,
okay.
joke.
Thank God.
No,
That's a joke.
yeah. No, it had to
God,
be a
it's a joke.
movement. Yeah, couldn't do it at the intersection or while they're turning left, but when they're going on the road, then you can. But yeah, I'm not surprised if the Russians found them there, guys. Google Maps, come here.
Oh, look at those things coming towards us. I mean, look, the whole.
I don't know what I'm
everybody's-
saying. Maybe this is like a vertical wall or mountain.
Man, I have no idea. But yeah,
No,
anyway, even the Ukrainian
you
guy
see
in the
some
channel
agriculture
14,
going on here.
yeah, you see this one guy in the
Large
back,
scale mass. It's a straight up village. They're passing through here and they're like, shh.
It's a counter-offensive.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. The tank is rolling through. Don't tell anybody. But no,
Oh,
but
man,
even
I'm
the
dead.
Ukrainian guy, man, the first Ukrainian guy was like, yeah, the current Ukrainian government is lying. They are losing every battle. It's all bullshit. But then the British journalist was like, you say that, but perhaps is that a strategy to perhaps look weak against the Russians for later on? And then the Ukrainian guy is like, no, they're losing. Everybody's dying in the Ukrainian sides. There is nobody left. Like, yeah. So
And
that was the latest.
yeah.
Well,
But okay,
That
so
came to
we're
abrupt end.
back at Cornell West. So have you heard about this? I swear it
You
was
wanna-
the next
You want to talk
tab.
about this more? I see. What do you think? Sorry, would you would you vote for him if you were in a state and he was on the ballot on paper, which is all of this is basically like saying, would you vote for Batman if he was running? Like,
I guess honestly, I think I would vote for. 'Cause I mean,
RFK, me
no,
too.
him, no. RFK, I said I'd be
Oh.
curious to know about. Him, I would just blindly vote and be like, just hope people
That's
were
what
right.
my
and
mom
I'd-
said.
Yeah, no, yeah, and like I don't know.
That's what the family said. He's a good man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He seems like, I don't know. I
For
find
yeah.
it very religious person as well. that's a very big thing for me. It's very difficult for me
Brother
to overcome
Sam,
that.
when you let the
Ah,
Lord in.
man, I, yeah, brother. Who? I'm not your fucking sibling. My sister has never called me brother. What is this? Like, sorry, I shouldn't
Brother
do it.
Sam, that's different. It's a term of endearment. I see you as a
Sure.
person.
Please don't. I'm not. Yes. But
Otherwise, you can even be
yeah,
a dog. The dog
I
Sam.
wish.
Imagine
Yeah.
you go around and see this animal putting their
Elephants. One of those
Turtle
fairies.
Peter.
Well, you remember Dennis's wife turned into a cat?
Oh yeah, geez, that was disturbing.
Oh, it's so-
But yeah, RBN covered
that
it.
was so funny, man. I shouldn't pay alimony to a cat. Anyway, but did you see in his wedding he stopped the fucking dying blunt thingy? Thank God.
Oh really?
Do you think that? Yeah, I assume his mom and Crystal were like, no, for the wedding you need to stop that. Like no, we are not having you have. You remember the wedding pictures? He didn't have
Yeah.
blonde hair.
Oh, there we go. There's the boomer. Yeah. But maybe let's end on Kyle Kalinske calling Cornell West a boomer.
I genuinely think it's sort of like a boomer moment where he was approached and, hey, we want you to run and be our candidate or whatever. Which, by the way, is a whole separate question, because usually the way these things worked is you have a fucking primary to determine who your candidate is going to be, and the People's Party
Shouldn't
apparently
you
just
have
anoint
both
somebody.
hands on the wheel when
Which
you
is
drive?
kind of weird if you want to be like, we're the democracy people. Are you really? You just
Legally?
anointed somebody the head of your party. That's not the way you're supposed to have an election. To
Wait,
figure
who's
out
driving
here?
here?
Anyway, I love Cornell West, so that's a side point, but I don't think
yeah. What the fuck is going on?
No, I think they're
about all the
traffic.
issues with the People's Party.
No, man,
And
it's moving.
so,
Look at the trees.
No, but
all
that's
it requires is
traffic,
like a
exactly. It's
Google
moving so
search to dig a
slowly.
little bit
yeah.
deep, and he would have found it, but I guess he didn't do it. And so my guess is,
But legally you should
Hold on,
have
how
your...
many views? Not bad, eh? While you're stuck in traffic, you make 44 views. That's product. I mean, no, that respect.
It's not productivity. That's just
Listen,
That's just God is smiling on you. That's what it is. Yeah.
However you want to put it.
God. How else you would put it? Making $50, commenting on Cornell West running for the People's Party while you're in traffic with your girlfriend or wife or whatever.
Yeah.
This God is smiling on you. That's what it is.
Seriously, yeah.
He deserves this.
I want to take back my 2 views, though. Give me my note.
No, he deserves this. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. He needs this. Those eyes on comfy.
Yeah. That's too funny. Okay.
Anyways.
Well, hopefully there'll be more.
Right,
if not, we'll be extra pissed.
Yeah, man. Cornell needs to clarify.
He better last at least 2 weeks.
No, exactly. He needs to clarify. Then he needs to do like 2 weeks of silence. Then ambiguous tweets like, "Oh, what's going on?" Then he leaves the People's Party, and then there is a whole post drama, autopsy. So we need all these. That's all I'm saying.
It's the 6th of June now. At least until midsummer or mid-August,
August.
this should linger.
Yeah, exactly. Mid-August, you can stop doing this bullshit. You can stop running as a people. Until then, we need this, Cornel. Cornel, we need.
Brother Cornel.
Brother Cornel, listen to me. Brother West.
Okay.
It's Brother East here. From Brother East to Brother West.
So Shit, but there's actual meaning. You are in Iran.
I know, yeah. Iran is center, really. I should be in
No,
China.
no.
But from brother east to brother west, please go on. Please do this for us, for all of us.
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully we won't lose. I don't know.
Stupid.
I feel YouTube, they're fine with us reacting to the story like this, but yeah, hopefully we won't lose any of our
YouTube is like,
precious
have your
subscribers.
100. You have your 100 views. It's fine.
And okay, all right. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will see you in our next video. Thank you.